Hello? Today we will take you deep into history and examine the first known city in human history. Are you curious? How did humans move from villages to large cities? And what was life like in this very first city? Let's begin. Around 10,000 BC, people were living by hunting and gathering. But then they discovered something that changed everything: agriculture. Instead of constantly moving, people began to stay in one place and continue their lives there. This is how villages and later cities emerged, and here it is: Uruk, the world's first known city. It was located near the Euphrates River in what is now Iraq. Around 4000 BC, its population was approximately between 50,000 and 80,000 people. Isn't it incredible that so many people were living together at that time? Uruk was not just a large city. It was also a political, economic, and cultural center. The massive walls surrounding the city ensured its security and were considered a display of power. Inside the city there were temples, houses, markets, and water canals. Imagine how people thousands of years ago were able to build such an organized city. And here comes the most impressive part. The birthplace of writing was exactly here. The Sumerians developed cuneiform writing to record trade and administrative affairs. In other words, Uruk was the city that allowed history to be recorded. So how did people live their lives here? They engaged in agriculture, raised animals, and worked in crafts. Markets were not just places for shopping. People met there, talked, and exchanged news. Temples were important, not only religiously, but also socially and politically. Priests had a say in the governance of the city and controlled the welfare of society. The legacy of Uruk has reached the present day. This city is considered one of the cornerstone cities not only of the Sumerian civilization, but also of the urbanization process in human history. The roots of the cities we live in today can be traced back to Uruk. That's how it is. We explored Uruk, the world's first known city. The story of the transition from small villages to big city life is one of the most fascinating periods in human history. Who knows, maybe thousands of years from now, the story of our cities will also be wondered about, discovered, and researched. Uruk, humanity's first great city. This story, stretching from the past to the present, makes us think about how fascinating cities and civilization truly are. If you don't want to miss such historical journeys and unknown events, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.